Hello, this is Photography Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Drake Hollow for the Xbox Series S. Drake Hollow is an adventure crafting building game developed by the Molasses Flood. The game takes place in a blighted world where you're tasked with befriending the local population of drakes. The drakes are living vegetable type creatures and you'll aid them in building villages, battling hostile creatures and gathering supplies. The game can be played solo or via multiplayer. So what is the game like to play? Well, once you've created your character, it's onward to a series of tutorials from a talking crow. These tutorials break down the core principles of the game: finding drakes, resource gathering, crafting, base management and horde defense. Drakes are cute little creatures who become your friends and you have to look after them in a variety of ways. You'll start out exploring the islands on the map and gathering all the manner of resources you can. Then you take these resources back to your village and they can be used to craft special items or special buildings that will make your drake village better and a better place for the drakes to live. Finding and recruiting drakes will increase the level of your camp, which in turn will add more recipes you can learn. And the base building system is very simplistic and user-friendly, with an easily accessed menu, good font sizes, clear presentation, and the freedom to place objects anywhere you please. You'll be making beds, crop farms, power supplies, water wells, fences, and many other items as you progress through the story. As the community grows, you'll have to contend with raids. Raids involve dark creatures attacking your structures and drakes, so make sure you're home when the raids start or you might have a few drake graves to plant. But here is where the major flaw in Drake Hollow becomes apparent: in the combat. You can use melee or ranged weapons, but the system feels quite clunky and cumbersome. Weapon durability degrades over time, so you'll need more than one at hand at any moment. The system, it feels very basic, it just didn't feel like it had any depth to it. And the combat was really just seemed like an afterthought. The controls aren't very responsive either, and each combat situation left me feeling a sense of disappointment when compared to the other slickly produced areas of the game. Okay, so let's talk about the game world. The lands are split into islands with a deadly mist separating them. To travel from island to island, you need a special gem spell to give you temporary immunity. But in the long run, you can bypass all of this by clearing corruption, but more importantly, creating a network. This is where the waypoints come in. Once you craft a waypoint, you can place it anywhere on the map, then access it via the connect panel and you can link it to another waypoint, your home base, or various other points of interest that will give you resources going back to your base. It's not just resources, but it's also a really good way of getting around because you can go on a zip line from one waypoint to another from the base. So if your base is getting attacked, it's a very quick way of getting home and it avoids all of the dangerous mist between the islands. But in my opinion, the strongest point of the game are the drakes. They're the very cute little creatures who scurry around the base, provide you with gems, they give you hugs, gifts, and generally just make you smile most of the time. You can help the drakes mature by feeding them special gems. But drakes can't survive on their own, so you have to provide them with enough entertainment, food and water, otherwise they're gonna die. In summary, it's a very pleasant gameplay experience. It's not too stressful and it's somewhere between a survival crafting game and a pure adventure game. Visually, the game looks lovely with soft pastel shades, cute cartoon style characters and a clean and crisp presentation. The music is absolutely beautiful, as with previous games by the Molasses Flood, and the sound effects and general audio work are very good too. Okay, what's good and what's bad? What's good? Building a network is very satisfying. The base building and crafting are simple and user-friendly. It's a very relaxed and chilled adventure. Drakes are super cute and it's like having a village of cute little pets to look after, and the music is wonderful. What's bad? The combat is quite awkward and the controls are much better in that regard, and the gameplay loop, it does become quite tiresome after a while. So what's the verdict? Drake Hollow is a leisurely, stress-free experience that's pretty relaxing to play. It's not a survival game, but it adopts many survival principles in its core gameplay loop. Think of it as an adventure meets survival game with lots of resource gathering mixed in with good building and mediocre combat. Looking after the drakes is rewarding in the long run, as is building your network. It's a game that does grow on you over time, but it never reaches the heights of other work by the Molasses Flood, such as the exceptional Flame in the Flood. Still, it's well worth playing if you're looking for a heartwarming adventure game, but it does have its limitations. It's a nice game to pass the time, but lacks that little magic spark to make it a true masterpiece, but it's still pretty decent nonetheless. So my score for Drake Hollow is 7.5 out of 10. Okay, that was the review. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. You can now join the channel to unlock exclusive members only videos, early access and other benefits. To join, click on the button on my homepage. But for now, this is Photography Gamer signing off. Thanks for watching.